don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM'in', yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low, but I wanna be bold with it.
Hello lovely people, welcome to a new vlog. How are you doing? I'm well, I'm great, you know. My name is MAXY'S and this is my food channel, MAXY'S Kitchen. You're very much welcome. If you're a returning viewer, you're very much welcome back to my channel. If you haven't hit the subscribe button though, please don't forget to hit it. It's very important to me, so please check and subscribe if you haven't. And if this is your first time watching me, I hope you love me enough to subscribe at the end. Okay, so this is a new vlog. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing, but today is a Wednesday and I've just closed from work. It's 4 minutes past 5 and I just want to make burgers for dinner today. So today we're having burgers, Mag and I'm going to be making them. So I just want to go and make the patty, you know, do everything else I need to make, the caramelized onions, the bacon and all of that. I wouldn't give you guys the recipe in detail because I have a full detailed burger recipe on my YouTube channel, and that's the exact recipe I'm actually going to be following. Okay, so I'll just give you snippets, but if you want the full recipe, please make sure that you check my description box because I'm going to leave the link there, and I'll probably also leave it at the end of this vlog. So yeah, let's go.
We ain't going on, so tonight, baby, meet me. Time is right, our romance to be. Can't deny, I love the things we do. But tonight, baby, meet me outside.
Blue dew, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dew, that blue, sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired, singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not
Okay guys, so this is the soba load that I started making. It's been on for about 45 minutes, but I'm slow cooking it and that's why it's not boiling vigorously. I like it when I make it this way. So yeah, if you want the recipe for this, I would link it in the description box below. It's an Abina's 23rd birthday vlog. So yeah.
Blue dew, blue moon, been 1 or 2 since I ran into you. Do you need a picture? Felt like it's old. It's hard to take one when your iPhone's cold. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not blue. I'm messed up in the worst way. Don't feel like I could take on the world and make it better. What good could I do if it's not with you? Why does it hit me the hardest when I'm off my game? When I'm feeling strange already? Why do I miss you the most when I'm feeling afraid? Do you feel the same? I'm trying my hardest to find silver in clouds while pinning them down. I'm finding it's useless, 'cause you come to mind at the worst of times. Oh, why does it hit me the hardest when I'm off my game? When I'm feeling strange already? Why do I miss you the most when I'm feeling afraid? Do you feel the same?
Guys, so that's what we had for dinner, burgers. We didn't have lunch as well, so we had this for lunch/dinner. It was so good. You guys need to try this recipe. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Hey guys, good morning. So it's like 11:30 and today is, what's today? Today's a Thursday, so I am stepping out to buy short ribs because I want to make slow cooked short ribs, pappardelle pasta. Okay, so I'm going to make a ragu with the short ribs, and I'm going to make fresh pasta and just combine that. So I won't eat comfort food today, and I will be filming the recipe. So I'll be adding this recipe to the vlog, but I don't have enough short ribs, so I have some short ribs in the freezer, but it just won't be enough for what I want to make. So I'm just stepping out to buy some and to get things like celery and carrots because I don't have some here right now. So that's the agenda for today. Obviously I'm just going to do everything quickly and then just let it cook. It's going to slow cook for like 3 hours, 2 hours, I don't know. I'll figure that out when we get to that point. But I'm also working today, so I'm using my lunch break to actually go and buy this thing. I've already had one meeting today. I only have 2 meetings today. I have one in the morning and the next one is at 3:30. So I still have time to go and come back and cook everything before my meeting. So that's the plan for today. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. I cannot wait for the weekend, okay? I'm really excited about the weekend. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be doing this weekend, but I just need some rest. You would think I worked from Monday to Friday, but I had the 2 days off. Anyways, so yeah, let's just go and grocery shop.
But I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you.
So guys,
but I don't wanna be like you. Cause I could do better. I could do better. I could do better than that. And you should know better. You should know better. You should know better than that. I don't need your help. You should help yourself. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. You should help yourself. There's been a whole lot of crying, whole lot of trying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you. I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, a lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you.
Okay guys, so I've washed and cleaned my beef ribs. So they're in this bowl. I've patted them dry with kitchen tissue paper as well. And I've also prepped my vegetables. I'm now about to cut them. My celery, my carrots, my onion, and then my garlic. So I'm about to chop them now, but I just used a vegetable peeler to peel the carrots, washed the celery, and there we go. So we're about to chop now.
Tell me if I got it wrong, but you don't wanna be alone. Barely even by yourself, but you'll miss me when it's getting late. Got it all, babe. Save arms when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you'll let me. Got it all, babe. Save arms when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let go. Boy, loving is a safe card. You don't have to play hard. Love and let go. Boy, you don't have to play smart. We can take it slow. You know it. Every time it's a blessing, and I know we can take it to the next level. If you let go.
So I've just finished making my mirepoix. So a mirepoix is just a combination of vegetables that you toss in butter or like oil. So it's a French term, and usually these three vegetables are celery, carrots, and onions. It's always these three, or mostly these three. So I finished doing that, and we're going to start now. Okay guys, let's make this slow cooked short rib fresh papa deli pasta. Don't forget to take a screenshot of all the ingredients on the next page.
I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let go. Boy, loving is a
So the very first thing you want to do is to season your short ribs with salt and pepper on both sides, and make sure you're generous with the seasoning. After you do this, you're going to add a little bit of oil to your pan and then let it heat up, and you're going to sear all the sides of the short rib. Now we're not cooking the short ribs, we're just browning each side, okay, to lock in all the flavors.
take it slow. You know it.
After searing the short ribs, you want to take them out and put them back into the bowl. Now you're going to add a little bit more oil to the pan, and then you're going to fry your onions, carrots, and celery. Now I just put everything in at the same time, fried it for a while before I added in the sliced garlic. Okay, so this is going to reduce a bit. Now if you can cut yours finer than I did, please do that. Now I added in my herbs. Now I wanted to make a bouquet garni, which is actually a bouquet of herbs tied with kitchen twine, but I didn't have kitchen twine, so I just put them in that way. And I also added in my tomato paste and gave that a good mix. Now the herbs that I used are rosemary, thyme, and bay leaves. So after that cooked for a while, I also added in my red wine. You're going to let the wine cook for a while, and then you're going to add in chopped tomatoes and the back of a parmesan wedge, which is like the parmesan rind. We usually throw this away, but that adds so much flavor to the dish. So if you have it, please add it. If you don't worry about it. After that, we're going to add in a cup of beef stock. I used beef stock just because I had it. If you don't have beef stock, please use a cup of water. It would work. And then I gave it a good mix. And once I was done, I added in the short ribs, and then I made it boil for about 5 minutes, and then I reduced the heat to the lowest heat on my hob. Okay, not the lowest heat. Okay, so the highest is 9 and the lowest is 1, but I put it on 2 and I let it cook for 4 hours. But make sure that you're checking your dish every hour and mixing it or stirring it. Okay, so that's done. Now let's make our fresh pasta. Now for every 100 grams of flour for fresh pasta, you need to use 1 egg, and today I'm using 400 grams of flour. I'm using 350 grams of 00 flour, which is very fine, and I'm also using 50 grams of semola for a bit of texture. So that's a finer version of semolina, but it's also a bit coarse. So I gave that a good mix in my bowl, and then I poured it on my work surface. I wiped it down before I did this, and then you're just going to crack in all your 4 eggs at the center, and then with a fork you're going to whisk the eggs carefully, and then you're going to slowly incorporate it with the flour. Now this can easily get messed up. Okay, your eggs can run out of the flour mountain or whatever it's called. You don't want that, so you want to be really careful, and once it's getting thick, you can get rid of the fork and just use your hands to combine everything and then make a dough. Now this can get tough at some points, but you just want to make sure that you're combining everything well, and if it gets overwhelming, you can divide the dough into 2. That's what I did, and I was able to mix everything together properly.
You're still in my head. I wonder if you think about me now and then, like I do right now about you. I wish it didn't have to end, but life is what it is and I will try to mend. Though I'm kinda hoping that you feel the same as I do right now, right now.
Once it's smooth, you want to cover with cling film and let it rest for about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to check on the short ribs. It's doing pretty well, so I just gave that a mix and then I covered it back up to continue cooking.
All the time, like when we were driving in our car, looking at the stars, made us stop at every bar we found. I can see us like a movie in my head. I only wish I didn't have to watch the end. I try to focus on a different part, like when you play guitar, always singing me that song from Friends.
So I brought my pasta machine out, and this was me trying to assemble it. I was just clamping it to the work surface, and I just put the turning thing on the side. I don't know what it's called, a swing? I don't know. But once I was done, I took my dough and divided one of it into half, and you guys would see how smooth it is. And at this point, it should be much softer than how it was when you left it at the end of kneading it. Okay, what you want to do is that you want to roll out that half into a rectangle. Okay, it needs to be thin enough to go through the thickest number on the pasta machine. Okay, so guys, the thing on the pasta machine, there's a round thing on the pasta machine, and on that thing it's labeled from 0 to 8. 8 is the thinnest, 0 is the thickest. And to sheet out your pasta dough, you need to start from 0, okay, because that's the thickest. And if the dough can't pass through 0, then it can't pass through the pasta machine at all. So you would have to make sure that you roll it out with your rolling pin so that it's thin enough to go through 0. Once it passes through 0 twice, I always do it twice for 0, you will then change it to 1. That's what I did. And then you would start sheeting it out on 1 again. Okay, so this one is going to be thinner than 0. And then once you're done with 1, you would change it to 2, take it through 2 again, and it would be thinner than 1. So you get it right. Okay, I don't have to talk much, but you would do it like that all the way up to 8. Okay, now the very first time that I made pasta, I used my rolling pin to actually roll out the dough to make it as thin as it would be when it gets to 8. Okay, but soft life babe, I'm not about to go through all that stress again. I have a pasta machine now, thank goodness. So yeah, so once you're done, you just want to trim out the sides, make sure that everything is neat, dust a bit of semola on it to make sure that your pasta is not sticking together. And because I'm making pappardelle pasta today, I don't have to use any cutter to cut the pasta. I'm going to hand cut it. Okay, so I just folded the pasta sheet and I am just going to use my knife to make incisions on the parts of the pasta that I actually want to cut before I cut it. Okay, so pappardelle is like tagliatelle but like a thicker version. So this is what it looks like. So I just cut all of the sheets that I already had then, and it was done. So I just put a bit more semola on it just so it doesn't stick to each other, and I went ahead to work on the rest of the dough.
Down for you, baby, why'd you have to love me like that? I gave you my heart and you tore it apart. Don't know why you had to hurt me like that. Cause now I'm messed up, drinking non-stop, just trying to forget you and everything we said. But I can't seem to get these thoughts out of my head. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? Love me like that.
Okay, so this was after 4 hours and the short ribs were so tender at this point, so I took them out of the pot and then I separated the fats on the meats from the bones as well. So I took the fat and the bones off, and then I used 2 forks to actually shred the meats. So this was the fresh pasta. It was done. It tasted so good and they looked so good as well. We'll talk about that later. But for now, I'm going to use the 2 forks to shred the beef.
Don't know why you had to hurt me like that. Cause now I'm messed up, drinking non-stop.
So after shredding, all you have to do is put it back into the sauce and then give that a good mix, and that's your ragu. I almost forgot, you have to take the herbs out. So if you make the bouquet garni, you can just take that out as one bouquet, but because I didn't do that, I had to fish out for all the herbs myself. Anyways, that was done. So I boiled my pasta in salted boiling water for only about 4 to 5 minutes, guys, because it's fresh pasta. You don't want to boil it for more than 5 minutes or else it's just going to be a complete mess. Okay, fresh pasta always takes little time to cook. So you're going to add some of the ragu that we've made into a pan, and once your pasta is done, you're going to sieve that. Don't forget to save some of the pasta water. Okay, that's our fresh pasta. You're just going to throw it into the pan with a bit of the ragu. We're going to add a little bit of pasta water to thin it out, and if you have some cream, please add that in. About let's say a quarter cup of cream. Mix that in very well, and then that's it. You'd have your delicious slow cooked short beef rib pappardelle pasta. This was so good, guys. You can ask Mag. I don't know how you're going to ask her, but she enjoyed it so much, and I did as well. I was happy. Love it.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from.
Guys, guys, so I just got this aluminium cake tin because I want to bake some chocolate cake tomorrow. I don't think I'll share the recipe with you guys. I just want to try it myself and see how it goes. But I got 2 of these. They are so pretty. Gosh, it's good when you use aluminium tins for cake because it distributes the heat evenly, so the cake is able to cook evenly. So yeah.
Rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally.
So I was just prepping my ingredients for my class. My class was at 9 a.m. So I wanted to learn how to make chocolate cake from one of my teachers who's actually from South Africa. So the class was at 9 a.m. so I had to wake up an hour ahead to prep everything. And yeah, so everything was prepped.
Always daydreaming, never imagine I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising. I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Lately, my thoughts got me distant. Darker days filling up darker minds. Stuck in this room that keeps spinning, wondering how you been, where you hide. Late night drinking, wishful thinking. What if you were here? Morning waking, heart still aching. Something about the way you make me feel. I don't wanna mess up your night. I don't wanna put up a fight. I don't wanna trouble you, babe. But I gotta say, I don't wanna waste no more time trying to shake the feelings inside. Finally got made up my mind. Can't go one more day without you. No. Lately there's something that's missing. Empty bed doesn't feel empty hearts. Typical me reminiscing. A memory doesn't heal open scars. Late night drinking, wishful thinking. What if you were here? Morning and waking, heart still aching. Something about the way you make me feel. I don't wanna mess up your night. I don't wanna put up a fight. I don't wanna trouble you, babe. But I got to say, I don't wanna waste no more time trying to shake the feelings inside. Finally got made up my mind. Can't go one more day without you. Can't go one more day without you.
I'm going to do is cover this with cling film and let it rest for about 15 minutes and then we'll fry.
I know you're lying. Don't you try it, no. You really shouldn't play with fire. Put it out with water. But now you're drowning. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you. But I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you. But I don't wanna be like you. Cause I could do better. I could do better. I could do better than that. And you should know better. You should know better. You should know better than that. You're telling me I should go places. You're telling me that I'm too lazy. You are the one that is going crazy. Yeah. Cause you can't even hold your own. But you always know what's wrong with everyone else. How is that? You gonna have to call your friends. Tell them that you're gonna be late. Cause I'ma need you to explain. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you. But I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you. But I don't wanna be like you. Cause I could do better. I could do better. I could do better than that. And you should know better. You should know better. You should know better than that. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. You should help yourself. So yeah. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. You should help yourself. There's been a whole lot of crying, whole lot of trying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you. I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you. I don't wanna be like you.
Hey guys, good morning. So today is Monday. I was supposed to show you the cake that I baked yesterday, but I just completely forgot that I was vlogging. So more than half of the cake is gone, by the way. I had some, Mark had some, I shared some with my friends, so it's almost done. It was really good, and I'll still show you today maybe, but yeah. So I just wanted to show you these two scraps that I got from Tree Hut. So I did say in my last vlog when I got the Dr. Teal's scrap that I had already ordered this. I ordered this months ago, by the way. And it actually, my friend brought it from America, but my other friend just had it. There was just no time for her to bring it. She just didn't have any time. So yesterday when she came for some of the chocolate cake, she brought it to me. So yeah, so I have it's in two different flavors, or two different I don't know, yeah, just different. So the first one is Moroccan Rose.
I think that you needed others' opinions to know how you're feeling, to know.
So I like the packaging very much. It looks really pretty. I just want to smell it and compare it to the Dr. Teal's one that I have, that I've actually used, and I actually really love it. So it's just so good. I really love the Dr. Teal's one. I feel like because this Tree Hut one is so expensive in the UK as compared to the US, once I finish using both of them, I'll just keep buying the Dr. Teal's one because I actually really love it. It smells nice. It smells so good. Okay, so to be honest, I don't know how different this one is going to be from the Dr. Teal's one. Obviously I have to use it first, but I just feel like they're the same. I don't know why. Not in terms of smell, because obviously that's even a different flavor. The one that I have from Dr. Teal's is elderberry and something. It smells like berries, that one. But this one is Moroccan Rose. I can definitely tell that this is like a floral thing. It's very obvious that it's like a floral based something. It smells quite nice. I can't wait to use this. I've heard so many good things about this one. I'm glad I finally have it, but I really like how this one smells. It's not so strong, but it's so nice, and I can get the floral notes in this one. I like it. The next one that I got is the vitamin C one. So oh my gosh, I can already smell it. Like, I haven't even opened it fully, but I can smell it. Oh, this smells nice. Oh, this smells really good. I can tell it's vitamin C. Oh, this is nice. Look at this, is how it looks. One difference that I've already noticed between this one and the Dr. Teal's one is that this one is more liquidy, like it's more flowy, if you get what I mean. But the other one is thicker. That's something that I've realized. So yeah, but yeah, I really like it. I can't wait to use it and then get back to you. Now, feedback about the Naturium Glow Getter blah blah blah. So I thought I was supposed to glow like after I step out of the shower, but I don't really glow. Maybe that's not what the product is supposed to do. For some products, you're just supposed to build on them. So if you use something like the Glow Getter, you're supposed to use a very moisturizing lotion and then maybe use an oil, and then it will just all come together. Maybe something like that. But so far I've used it twice and I really don't know, like I'm not really getting the glow. Generally, I think it probably doesn't even deserve the hype that it's getting, but time will tell. So yeah, my favorite product out of the ones that I bought from Boots is the La Roche-Posay moisturizer. It's so good. It moisturizes my skin very well. My skin can get really dry, but I haven't had to deal with that problem ever since I started using it. So I love it, and I would highly recommend it. I will leave it in the description box again, just in case you've forgotten the moisturizer that I'm talking about. And after, the next favorite product of mine is the Sunix body wash. I quite like that, but I would want to try some other brands too. But yeah, okay, now that we're done, let's go and fry my pancakes.
You don't wanna go slow, for sure. We both already know your place is my place. Now my place is your place. Let's face it, baby. You know all the places. My place is your place. Places like I do. My place like you. There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be, but they're not gonna see me bleed. 'Cause baby, I got you.
Okay guys, so we end here. That's it for today's vlog. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, even though it was so packed with food. For this pancake recipe, if you want it, please check the description box. I'm going to leave it there, and feel free to message me if you need any help making this recipe. I'm super glad you watched to the end, and don't forget to subscribe guys, please, it's important, and like and comment. I love you, and I'll catch you in my next vlog. Bye.
They can never take